Well, hello there, my Leos. How are you? Welcome to your What Do I Need read for this new moon in September to full moon next in October. This is actually my second try. About 5 minutes in, the Wi-Fi was like, start over. So giving you my best, right? Let's do this. The What Do I Need reads, if you are new to my channel, and if you're not, welcome back, my subscribers, my followers. Please subscribe if you're new. Well, if it clicks, right? I'm not here for everybody. That's why we have so many different readers on the tube of you, right? I'm just fun and I'm good. And I've been doing this since I'm 12 years old and I'm 51, so, you know. So I've got the skill behind what I do. I'm allowed to have some fun with this. Because I really, since I'm 12 years old, I've read people face to face, right? So welcome to the new frontier. I'm glad to be here, anchoring the fifth dimension and Mark A. Lyons, Mark Angelo Lyons Mel for short. So let's dive in. These readings, these What Do I Need reads, are not about where you are. They're not about what's coming. They're not about what's going. They're not predictive. It's just saying, what do I need? It's showing you what you need in any given situation. But that's why I like doing it over a 2-week period of new to full or full to new moon. So let's do this. Blessings of the cards were wonderful. My angels, guides, masters are in the house, as it were. All the decks that I'm using to represent the angels, gods, masters, and the higher selves are all involved are listed in the description box below. I just updated it again. Every time I start a new series, I update it again. So I hope you enjoy this. I am, because I'm a Leo rising, so I'm hoping I enjoy this. Let's dive. Purple-haired witch. My angels, please, one card in clarity for this Leo collective sun, moon, rising sign. What do they need for this new moon to full moon next? Ooh, miracles. Now, all I need is a miracle. All I need is you. The miracle card, I teach Course in Miracles, so I can talk about that from a lot of different aspects, but that's why we're getting clarifying cards. By the way, I am Leo rising. Did I say that? I'm trying to keep myself out of this reading. I really make the prayer. It's like, let me not see myself if I'm in this one until afterwards, so I can be objective for you all. My gods, Apollo in particular, who sits in the throne of Leo for me. One card of clarity for this Leo collective sun, moon, rising sign for this new moon to full moon next. What do they need? Ooh, okay. The wise one, the hermit. You need to pull back. You need to rise above. This is the Kaliach, riding her pale horse, her gray horse technically, over Stonehenge. The hooves not touching the ground. Gia Pinky. Oh, it was the death card. Oh, they should make a Terry Pratchett tarot. I'd be glad to consult. If anybody was going to make a Terry Pratchett tarot, I think his daughter might be into that or might not be into it. Blessed be Terry Pratchett. So yeah, miracles through hermitage. We'll look at that, pulling back a little bit. But let's get all of our cards on the table here, so literally as well as symbolically speaking, because you know this new moon, it's in Libra. What is a new moon? A new moon is when the sun and moon are conjunct, meaning within 5 degrees of each other in that 5-degree orb. So you can always tell what new moon sign it is, right, by where the sun is. And then you can always tell what the full moon is because it's opposite. So the opposite of Libra is Aries. So it will be sun in Libra, moon in Aries, or as I like to say, Aphrodite and Aries. Fun combo. My masters, please, one card in clarity for this Leo sun, moon, rising sign. What do they need for this new moon to full moon next? To deal with the fear of inadequacy. Now look, everybody has their insecurities, right? And it's so funny, the woman on top, check her out. She's like pulling a Vanna with brunette hair. She's like, look up here. Oh my God, there's all this love like waiting for you. Just climb up. He's like, no, I can't make it. I can't do it. And who the fuck doesn't get there? Who doesn't experience that? Who doesn't get triggered with that? So already I'm going to say there's an alchemical miracle that you need. But to really pull back, this is about your stuff. This doesn't have to do with anybody else but you. I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough. And gosh darn it, people don't like me. I'm not making fun of it. It's just what everybody has. And it's whether they deal with it or not, right? To love that voice, to love the part of you that feels inadequate, with a fear of inadequacy, that it's not up to the task. It's so rarely about the thing that's triggering you or you're dealing with, right? It's about the backlog stuff. That's the part of the ego, the passive ego, right? That just it's like, oh, I shouldn't even try, it's all my fault. And I get it, I feel it. Please, when you go through the twists and turns of outrageous fortune and misfortune in life, the divine plan, once you get and really integrate that everything that happens in your life on your stage to the character that you're playing, it's all for your benefit. It's all for the evolution of the soul, and it sucks. And you're allowed to say, what's inadequate here is not me. What's inadequate is I ain't getting what I want. It's okay to be pissed off at the divine plan. It just is. And that's why to rise above it and maybe see an aspect of the divine plan, and isn't that often what a miracle provides? Not the revelation of the whole damn thing, the whole quantum experience. Our heads would explode. We're not built to take that in physical form, right? But we don't have to croak to see pieces of it either. I said that to my guides last night. It's like, do I gotta croak to figure out what the fuck is going on? They know where I'm coming from, because I'm not the first and I'm not the last, right? So let's get you your last card down, a whisper of love from the higher selves of all involved, not just your higher self, but the higher selves of anyone that is involved with you, my Leo collective, in the next new moon to full moon next. So please, my masters, the higher selves of all involved, please, one card of clarity for this Leo collective sun, moon, rising sign. This new moon to full moon next. We've got miracles, we've got the wise one, the hermit, and we've got a fear of inadequacy. What do they need this new moon to full moon next? Love who you are. That's what you need. You are a divine and wonderful person, deserving all of the wonderful things that life has to offer. So look, if you feel like you can't get what you want because it hasn't showed up, no matter what you tried, it's okay. That's just part of the path. You didn't do anything wrong. Love who you are. It's so funny. I got this card today for my card of the day. What do I need today? Love who you are. So I did my hair. I went to Stop and Shop. It was fun. It was funny. I had a really good time. You know, dark moon. Go figure. I took a trip to Stop and Shop. Because boy, can I relate to this hermit. I mean, I am a Virgo with a Leo rising, so I stay at home. Hermits go by free will, right? They're not exiles. So, you know, I get to look good in my home and out. Vain, no, just Mars conjunct Leo rising. But get that there's a miracle here for you as you do what? As you love who you are. As you love who you are. And that means all the pieces, including that fear of inadequacy. Now, I'm not good enough. The situation, no matter what it is, whatever it is, I'm not good enough for love because I just love her. On top, she's like, Pat Sajak, I dyed my hair brown. Now come up here. Here's your heart. Touch it. Touch it. He's like, I can't. And certainly and I'm going to finish with this, certainly that voice is in all of humanity. I don't know that dogs and cats and animals and trees have that. My cats don't seem to have a fear of inadequacy at all. So I think that's just part of the human ego that feels unloved, because if it does surrender to love, if it does love itself, it may have to stop bitching, moaning, and complaining and actually take action. Just saying. What did I say about Mars conjunct rising? Out my mouth it comes. So that is your What Do I Need read. It's a very powerful one. It's one that, you know, that fear of inadequacy is a womp womp card, but my goodness, how is there alchemy without lead? How do we heal? Unless we accept we got stuff that needs to be healed, and that's all of us. And as one of us heals, all of us heals. Remember, the fifth dimensional, right? This message, I already shuffled it in. This is the fifth dimensional higher self saying, love who you are. That when you can sit back and say, you know what? I'm a soul that's been on this planet so many times and have reincarnated and have all this experience in my soul that I'm not always aware of, although your intuition puts you in touch with it. And you say, so this is the character who I am this time, and really look from that, you know, 8th chakra higher perspective. Go watch my Angels in Disguise vid I did at Summerland Church on Saturday. It was great. It was so much fun. But it is that. It's still down and go, what an amazing character. Like when I pop up there and I look at Mark A. Lyons Mel for short, I'm like, gay purple-haired witch, 51 years old, barely a wrinkle on his face, right? Doing well, company, 21 years old. Look at the time that he's incarnated in. I love this kid. And that's how I know when I'm hearing from my higher self. It calls me kid, because when I'm in that space, I call myself, lowercase s self, kid. So take that as a possibility of what you might need for this new moon to full moon next. And I know I ran a little over, but I feel like it was worth it for us, right? Meow. But for now, my darlings, my Leo rising, Leo sun moon rising signs, my pride, hail, farewell, and blessed be.